Hey, what's up, everyone? I know I've been absent for a while on this channel because of the false strike that I received for sharing truth, but I'm going to continue to get back at it, doing what I can. So if you can show support, it's greatly appreciated. But I want to just get back in the swing of sharing videos again and talking truth. So I don't trust the outcome. I really don't trust the outcome, and anyone who has any sight should not trust the outcome either of this election, because I watched the prediction, multiple predictions show the president having easily 286 electoral votes, maybe even higher. I saw the outcome happening of how it should have happened, but then I watched multiple states prematurely declare victories. I watched way too many states prematurely declare their victories even before ballots were not counted. And then in the ones where the president was winning but they had not claimed victory yet, they said, well, we've got to continue counting ballots through the night. And then they said, well, let's stop. The numbers stopped. They froze. At like 1 o'clock in the morning, the numbers froze. Actually, probably earlier. I think it was like midnight that the numbers froze completely. Electoral numbers don't freeze. Voting numbers don't freeze. Those numbers go up all the time like online statistics. And I watched them freeze. And then in states like Virginia and Arizona, they were red, and then they claimed they switched blue. They had a prediction center showing, and if he were to win and they were to flip Arizona and the other five states that they are showing in red right now, if they were to get those, he would have the enough electorals to become president. Even though Biden is only 6 points away from being in office. But now he's suing up to 5 states, not just 3, but 5 from what I'm hearing recently. And his lawyers are on it. The feds said it's not illegal. The feds said you can do that. The federal government said he has permission to go in and do that. They found so many ballots that were just they found so many this year that were thrown out. They found so many that were in one of the stacks, they had an entire stack and it was all Biden ballots. You can't have a whole stack of just one person's ballots. It has to be mixed here and there. But they said upon watching the process in some of these places, and I've had people tell me that one person that worked in the media said 90% of the voters should have been for Trump. The votes should have gone to him. Another person was telling me they saw it rigged and they had inside information. Someone else personally messaged me on here and said they saw inside information. I'm not stating who, but they said that there was a lot of rigging that took place. And I know there was because I saw it as it happened. And anyone who had plain vision could see it happening. You don't just freeze the votes in the middle of the night and say, we're going to stop counting. We're just going to freeze the votes. You just don't do that. Oh, it could take up till Thursday. Then they create a new law recently that says we're going to wait till Thursday to finish counting it so we can change it to the direction we want it to go. It's just so fraud. Basically, let me get this straight. Fraud's okay as long as it benefits their side. Fraud is okay then. That's not the American due process of justice that they speak about to claim to uphold and defend the Constitution, and they claim they uphold and defend the rights and stand for liberty, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and they claim to uphold the rights and uphold the Constitution. But instead, they seem to manipulate things when they want to. But anyway, we'll see how these lawsuits go. We'll see how this whole thing goes. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep my eyes open, watching and reading, watching what's really going on online. I've noticed they took... Guess what they did? they took a lot of Biden propaganda down. They took a lot of information about him down. The stuff about his son, his crooked business deals, the PEDO stuff. They took all of that down. They took a lot of it down. Not all of it, but they took a lot of it down. I'm not making, and I am. Don't even start to say that. I'll watch. Don't even start to call all of this stuff, saying that I'm targeting a certain side or targeting anything like that, because I've been about love on my channel, and I'm always going to be about kindness and love on the channel. But I do want justice and truth where justice and truth are due, which truth is due everywhere. But I do, you want justice, and you want justice to prevail. And if you don't see that taking place, then you realize that, well, you're in a fraudulent system, which I knew that already, but it's okay to rig it if it's for them, right? Anyway, I don't like getting into politics on the channel. I really don't. But I've listed several of his accomplishments. They say he's accomplished nothing, but he signed so many anti-human trafficking bills, anti-child trafficking bills. Women say, some women, not all women, a lot of females support Trump, and that's awesome. But I've noticed some of them will say stuff like, he is so he's anti-Semitic. His son-in-law is Jewish, and he supported Israel and Jerusalem. He supported the Jews more than any other president ever. How can he be anti-Semitic? They say he's misogynistic. He hates females. He hates all women. No, obviously he loves females. Secondly, obviously a lot of women support him, but those women apparently they said they don't matter, and that's just wrong. You can't ostracize an entire group of people and put them into a basket of deplorables and say they don't matter like HC did. Can't say her name because I'll be banned. But, it's like putting everyone into a group, and those group of people just don't matter. But he has several women, several females that are voting for him, that hold up for him, and several of them, he has created several bills, anti-domestic violence bills that benefits women. He created several anti-violence laws. He created several bills for strengthening, bringing jobs back to America, strengthening our border security, strengthening jobs and job security in America, protecting pre-existing conditions, and protecting, keeping children on their parents' insurance, allowing that part of the Obamacare to continue. He allowed documented people to stay, while undocumented could come back as long as they went through a legal due process. He also allowed he signed many bills for anti-drug trafficking. He signed so many bills for creating there's just so many things. He's pretty much eradicated the Islamic State of Syria. In Syria, he's taken down terrorists worldwide. He has put North Korea in their place, China in their place. He's put them in their place. He's put so many places in their place. He has helped to get rid of that expensive fee at the end of the year for people that can't afford health care, like ourselves. If you can't afford health care, you don't have to pay some fee at the end of the year every time because you don't have it. Insurance, health insurance. I mean, it's just, the list goes on, and yet these people act like he's done nothing. And they said, we're gonna undo everything. Well, and they're gonna undo a lot of good things. They want you as slaves. That's what they want. But we're not going to be slaves. We're not going to be slaves. We're going to continue to persevere. I feel next March is a very important month. Very pivotal point. A very pivotal point. So anyway, just thought I'd share. He is suing several states. They're looking into it. They saw a lot of fraud going on, they say. But yet the other side saying, nope, there's no fraud. But they saw ballots, so much fraud happening, and it's just sad. I saw it. Anyone with eyes could see it when they watch TV and watch the results roll in. You don't stop. You don't stop voter counting. Anyway, peace. Signing out. Much love. These are my 2 cents. I will share more interesting, crazy stuff later.